You toured with Hannibal Buress.
Yeah.
Now was that the first time you went on the road with Hannibal?
Now, that ain't the first time. That's the first time I went on the road with him, but that ain't the first time I did a show with him. You know
but on the road though, because
yeah.
I want to emphasize how dope that is.
I think that's. I think it's more than dope. No, I wasn't surprised because a lot of comedians reach out, but the way Hannibal reached out, you feel me, is more of a serious thing, man. Because Hannibal got a whole another audience too. You know what I'm saying? And it's a whole different. To explain it, you know what I mean? Like you can say Hannibal is mainstream. You know what I mean? He has a mainstream audience. But in that sense, that means that's just a white audience. I know Hannibal from coming up in the shows in Chicago, you know what I'm saying, in the hood with everybody, you feel me? So there is no black comedian that's considered mainstream to me. You know what I'm saying?
How were they?
All are the same.
How was that audience? I got a couple questions around that.
Talk to me.
How was that audience receptive to your style? I know your style.
I'm gonna tell you like this: it was all white folk. I ain't gonna front. It was a lot of white folk, but it was a lot of blacks too. But it was more whites than anything, man.
And how did they receive, like, you know, the
they
stuff that
love
he
it.
was kicking?
They took it all in, because everything that I say is really truthful. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking about times and dates if I say something. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's a problem at this point to be talking about real life situations.
Yeah.
And to make it jokes too, to bring the jokes in too. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's a serious thing. I'm already cool with jokes. You know
what was the whole, like, so what you guys hit, how many states? Like,
first, I just did a show in Florida. I did West Palm.
Okay.
We did West Palm. We did about 7 shows out there. Not to say that nobody broke or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But I tell you, everybody's like a rich ass clientele, man. It was cool too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's punk rockers, skateboarders, everybody there. You know what I'm saying? It's a big mixture. You know what I mean? And I don't want to try to generalize it like it's just white people, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just maybe it's just that Florida brand. You know what I mean? And I thought some of them were white folks. They ended up being Cubans, and I was like, oh shit, hold on, wait a minute now. I know Hannibal. You know I know Hannibal from.
But like, can we get into that? Like, what was? Because Hannibal, right? He gets kind of hit with like, yo, he's a white comedian, black, you know, that whole conversation. But you say he came up in like the urban stuff.
Hell yeah, like you asked any Chicago comedian. And when
can we talk about that? Because he would be acting like
Chicago. When you come up in Chicago, you come up in just like at any other city, New York, Atlanta, nigga, you know what I'm saying, in the black circuit, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was literally doing shows with black people, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We all come up together. I can tell your names: Dion Cole. You know what I'm saying? Lil Rel. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Corey Holcomb from Chicago, but I think Hannibal came in after Corey had left or whatever, you feel me? But everybody in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? It's like real official people there, you know what I mean? And that's what I say, like, no black comedian can be separated. Even if you talk about Kevin Hart, you know what I'm saying? To me, he always gonna be Lil Kev, you know what I'm saying? And I put Lil Kev in the same box with all of us, you know what I'm saying? With the Patrice O'Neals, nigga, you know what I'm saying? With Tony Woods, the Mike Epps, nigga, you know what I mean? That's why I always like to put black comedians together, you feel me? Because if we say that we urban, well, you can say that white people are urban too, you know what I'm saying? There are some white people that are urban, you know what I mean? But most white people get the benefit for being mainstream already, you know what I'm saying? I just hate the fact that a black comedian could be doing this 20 years and go in the white room and they'll still look at you like you're urban, but a white comedian who started yesterday is already considered mainstream just because he's white. That's why I know it's a color line.
What do you think Hannibal did differently since he was kind of in the same environment? He's clearly not in the same position. Just you kind of being on the road with him, you seeing him back then, what do you think his circumstances were that kind of helped propel him into the position he is now? What did he do differently?
Oh, no. Now, when I say he was just not just in the black rooms too, you feel me? But he was well into the black rooms. He also fucked with the mainstream rooms. When you fuck with mainstream rooms in Chicago, you got Second City that's in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? I know Hannibal ended up writing on 30 Rock, you know what I'm saying, Saturday Night Live, you know what I mean? But his crowd now is a crowd that's way more than just one show, nigga, you know what I'm saying? His crowd now is a crowd that's seen him on more than a movie Tag, you know what I'm saying? Like him being in the movie Tag now, you know what I'm saying, is more of a clarification that he's on the comedic acting side, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that tripped me out is he always his goddamn self, nigga, you know what I'm saying? I say, what the fuck? It's him, nigga, that's Hannibal, you feel me? Like, literally in the movie or whatever, you feel me? Which is cool too, because it's proof to everybody that you can be naturally funny, you know what I mean, in your own way, man, you know what I mean? But I appreciate my dog for looking out for me, man, because a lot of comedians don't do that, bro, you feel me? For another comedian that's funny, they won't do that,
They
man.
don't do that.
And I asked him, I said, what the fuck you look, man, what you bring me out here for, man? He was like, Smoke, what you talking about? I said, man, I'm for real, baby. He was like, man, you my nigga, bro. And that's real, bro, you know what I'm saying? Certain comedians, like, when we start off or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they'll always be like, bro, if I ever get on, nigga, you know what I'm saying, I can look out for you, I'm gonna look out for you. That's just what it be, man, you feel me? You know, I got a baby, man, you know what I'm saying, he helped me feed my family, bro. That's real for anybody, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it was him or whoever we talking about, bro. Anybody that do that for you, that's just real, bro, you know what I'm saying?